Now to those deadly flash floods in central Texas. The numbers this afternoon are staggering as the death toll continues to rise.
Yeah, at least 94 people are now dead. The hardest hit area is Kerr County, where at least 75 people were killed, including 27 children who were all attending an all-girls Christian summer camp.
That is where the Guadalupe River rose to its second highest level ever. It happened early Friday when a wall of water swept through Camp Mystic while the children were still sleeping. 10 campers, 1 counselor are still missing.
This afternoon, the round-the-clock search and rescue mission continues as stories of heroism and survival also emerge from this tragedy.
Our coverage begins this Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg in the newsroom. Lauren.
David, the Independence Day flood is one of the deadliest in the U.S. in the past 100 years, and so many of the victims are children. The search, now in its 4th day, continues even as thunderstorms are moving through that area of Texas.
Texas is grieving right now. The pain, the shock of what has transpired these last few days has broken the heart of our state.
So many broken hearts and shattered families after surging water swept away people, homes, and cars in Kerr County, Texas. Much of the destruction happening in the dead of night. U.S. Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin was lowered to the scene by helicopter.
I got on scene, boots on the ground at Camp Mystic. Kind of discovered I was the only person there as far as like first responders go. So yeah, I had about 200 kids mostly. All scared, terrified, cold.
The New Jersey native is credited with saving 165 victims from Camp Mystic, a Christian girls' camp along the Guadalupe River. It was his first mission. He moved them to higher ground where they were evacuated.
The real heroes, I think, were the kids on the ground. Like, those guys are heroic, and you know, they were dealing with some of the worst times of their lives, and they were staying strong, and that helped inspire me to kind of get in there and help them out.
But the camp lost a staggering 27 campers and counselors, and some are still unaccounted for. Crews from 20 agencies are still searching for people using boats, dogs, drones, choppers, and going by foot. New York Senator Chuck Schumer and others have questioned whether DOJ cuts impacted staffing at the National Weather Service and may have contributed to the massive death toll. But the Weather Service says appropriate warnings went out, but the most urgent ones came in the middle of the night and may not have been heeded.
People were sleeping in the middle of the night when this flood came. That was an act of God. It's not the administration's fault.
Now, President Trump is expected to travel to Central Texas to see the destruction and to meet with the families. He is tentatively scheduled to go on Friday. Liz?